Good Wednesday afternoon time, 11 Alive weather impact meteorologist Melissa Nord, and we're tracking some higher humidity moving back into North Georgia, and that's bringing in a few added clouds as well. Live camera right now. This is our picture up in North Georgia mountains up at the University of North Georgia in Dahlonega. Beautiful day there. Puffy cumulus clouds in the distance, but what has changed here is the humidity has climbed. You also see some of those clouds over Atlanta. We're now 85 here in the city, but it now feels like 88 degrees. So that dew point, that magic number right here, now up to 68, that is what's climbed from the low 60s yesterday. And that's why you're feeling that stickiness factor outside today versus how much more comfortable it was, especially in the mornings the last couple of days. Temps across North Georgia, we've got a lot of us in the mid and upper 80s. And as we head through the afternoon, we will once again be climbing up close to 90 degrees for the high temperature today. That will make for our 54th day at or above 90 degrees for the season. Mix of clouds and sunshine. There is a very slim chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, especially across eastern Georgia, but most of us will be staying dry today. Temperatures climbing up to about 90 and we'll stay in the 80s there as we approach sunset this evening, which is getting a little bit earlier. And today was our first 7 o'clock sunrise that we've seen since we had earlier this summer. All right, big picture, satellite and radar. We've got a few showers up here through Missouri and back into kind of the western Tennessee area. But for us, we've stayed mostly dry, but things are going to change later in the week. I'm going to be tracking our next incoming cold front. Doesn't get here today or even tomorrow. It comes in here late Friday and Saturday. And look at that, what that does to our rain chances moving forward. It's going to bring in some scattered showers and thunderstorms late on Friday. Saturday will bring the most widespread chance of storm activity, especially as we head into Saturday afternoon time frame. And then Sunday, that front is slowly moving through central Georgia. So we're still stuck with enough moisture to bring in a few pop-up showers and maybe a thunderstorm as the front's passing to our south. So as we head through the end of the week and the weekend, I know you want to solidify those weekend plans, but unfortunately, I think we are going to have some of these storms impacting our outdoor plans over the weekend. So rain chances heading up. Wednesday, 20% chance. Thursday, 20% chance. So today and tomorrow, most of us will stay dry. Friday up to a 30% chance. Saturday right now is 40%. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes up a little bit more. Models this afternoon are looking a little bit wetter for Friday and Saturday. And then by Sunday, that rain chance down to about 20%. You notice forecast track today. What we had earlier this week, a nice north wind kept the lower humidity in effect, but we have now an east wind and these little arrows on the map, and that shows you that higher humidity starting to build in. So, I mean, could there be a shower here or there this afternoon? There could, but most of us do not see any rainfall today. And tomorrow's going to look a lot similar on forecast track. Hot again in the afternoon, maybe a blip or two of green on the radar, meaning a shower or two possible. But it's Friday when that front inches closer that I'm expecting our first wave of some scattered showers and storms to push in. This model bringing them in during the afternoon to evening commute. So potentially close to the time of starting some of those Friday night football games for the first Friday of high school football. And then by Saturday, the storm coverage will be even higher as that front is right on top of us. So moving forward, higher humidity moving in, and our weather impact is going to increase as we get into the weekend. We're tracking that cold front. Saturday will bring the best chance of thunderstorms, and that means some of your outdoor activities could be impacted by that increased chance of showers and thunderstorms. But even then, I don't expect the weekend to be a washout. I think a lot of your plans will get in. It's just especially Saturday afternoon and evening time frame. May want to plan for some indoor backups ready to go. Ernesto became a hurricane today. This is our third hurricane of the Atlantic season, and this has the potential to become the second major hurricane of the season. Now, there are still some tropical storm warnings in effect for Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, as it is still close enough to where they're seeing some of those tropical storm force winds. But as we move for the next 48 hours, this thing will gradually strengthen as it moves more due northward. In fact, becoming a major hurricane before getting very close to that little black dot there. That is Bermuda, the island of Bermuda. Along the east coast, unfortunately, Ernesto is not going to bring a direct hit, but it will turn up the waves out there and the higher risk of rip currents as well. This is something we'll watch for Newfoundland and parts of coastal southeast Canada as well for potential impacts later in the weekend. Here's that 7-day forecast, 90 degrees today and tomorrow. As we head into the weekend, increasing chance of showers and storms with our front. We'll dry things out early next week behind that. We'll be back in 25 minutes with another news and weather update. We'll see you then.